Welcome to the madness!
Hey, how's it going, folks? The name's Deafy, and welcome back to another episode of Bravely Default for the Nintendo 3DS. Okay, right, so we're back with another episode, and what happened last time? Well, in the last episode we dealt with the problem with the spirit hairpins with the two girls. Apparently there was a summoner by the name of Melissa, I believe she's called. I can't really remember, it's been a while since I last recorded this. And basically, she bestowed the truth of us of these spirit hairpins that they belong to the wings of the Flores, which is basically pixies. And unfortunately, the two girls kind of fought over each other, and they both died. So yeah. So basically, with the summoner job class that we got from her, or the summoner asterisk, if you want to be specific, we came back to the Wind Temple to get our second summon, which was Hisfragr, I think it's pronounced. So it was a wind elemental summon, which is pretty cool. Right, so before anything else, let's go to the Rende and let's see what's happening. Okay, so we got Armor Shop level 4, nice, so that's... So, Armor Shop level 4 gives us the Rainbow Dress, and we have our Beast level compounds from this. Okay, let me think now, what do we want? What do we want? I would love to get the combat item shot up eventually as well. And we got the cape parts as well. I think everything's sorted. We also got the valley parts as well, which I would love to get. What do we get for this? We get the Lambent hat. Oh, yes, the Lambent hat. Yeah, we're going to go for that next. Yeah, we'll do that next. So, yeah, the Lambent the Lambent hats, very, very good piece of equipment because they improve lightning-based attacks by 25%. Now, Deafy, I hear you say, why does that sound so familiar? Well, that's because we have, well, I'm going to go to here anyway to choose to switch up, and yes, it's job class anyway. But that is because we have something called the Ogre's Club, which increases the wielder's lightning attacks by 10%, and all three stack. So we're talking a increase of 45% extra damage, which is just too good in my opinion. Okay, right, so let's get Anya's back to her, what were we working on? Because Time Mage level 7. Yeah, we're working on White Mage. We're going to get White Mage up to level 7, that's correct, and I might focus on that until level 8, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so Rod of Ice, I want to switch her abilities up, support abilities. Let's switch from Damage Dispersion to Staff, no, not Staff Lore. Is it Rod Lore? Is it Staff Lore? Are they Staffs? I think the class is Staffs, let me have a look. No, the class is Rods. Do I have Rod Lore? Or is that later on? I don't remember. I don't remember. So like, no, I need ability, please. Merci. No, I don't think I got Rod Lore, have I? Staff Lore. Yes, Rod Lore, that's it. Just Rod job class. Perfect, if I did. I'm going to keep her on Black Mage, that's fine. Freelancers, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's go spells. Let's go to White Mage. Let's go Cura. Yeah, by topped. Good. Right then, okay, so basically, we are going to head back to, we're going to head back to the Florum District. Now, I'm going to keep the encounters off as we go by, because we'll get there eventually. I mean, it's not going to be slow or anything, because I want to talk about a few things. So, yes, nothing to do with the channel, but the game itself. I've been thinking about some different things recently, and I've been thinking about that Summoner job class. Now, I've been looking into the abilities of the Summoner job class, and the Summoner job class is not as good as I thought it was going to be. Now, I don't mean in terms of the job class itself, because the actual summoners are very, very powerful, but in terms of the support abilities is not as good as I thought they were going to be. Now, you see, yeah, we got Dungeon Master one. You see, there is a similar class, well, it's actually an exact duplicate of the class in the Final Fantasy games, where their support abilities, as you level up the job class, would lead to stuff like half MP cost and all that. And I thought that the Summoner job class here would have that, but apparently it doesn't, so that's off the list. And the summons themselves, I'm not joking, they are 50 MP a piece, apparently, and that is way too high for my tastes. So we're not doing that. So yeah, so I think the Summoner Job class is off the table. The only ability that we could get is I believe it's the ability that it comes with it, where basically any damage you take, I think 1% of the damage gets converted to measure points, which on the grand scheme of things is pretty decent, but I don't think it's worth it in my opinion. Okay, right, we're going to put the encounter rate back up to 0, so we can do some rain and such. Right, so let's go to F9, and we want to go up and round this time. Yeah, we're gonna check out the other subplot before we carry on with the main game. Because I believe I read up that it's best to do the subplots as when they come available, because I believe some of them are actually missable, so we don't want that. Okay, right, it says no, I want, there we go. Alright, let's go with the steals. Once Tiz gets the ability I want, I will be putting him on main attack mode. I'll definitely tell you that much. Okay, so we've got a Rod of Fire, we've got a Rod of Blizzard. I think we'll just go with Fire, actually. I think it's a little bit better in my opinion. No. Steal, please. Thank you. No. Press the wrong buttons. Again, I'll control its hide. Oh, come on. Really, game? Not game. Yes, I. Okay. Right. Sorry about that, folks. My controller ran out of battery and I had to get the game working again. Yeah, for some reason, when my controller runs out of battery when I'm playing this, for some reason, even though I connect it back and charge it up, the emulator won't recognize it, so it's stupid. I have to come off it and come back on it again. Okay, well, not a problem. Alright, the idea we'll just go stops as well. No problem. Just gotta remember and actually either put it on charge before I play or plug it in before I up the emulator. That's what I need to do. Right, well anyway, these random fights shouldn't be that much of a problem. I mean, sure, keep sparring and basically that allows us to get some more experience and stuff. I love it. Nice crit. Not a problem. Not to mention, we're doing some really good job with the levels as well. That's probably the one thing about Bravely Default, is the fact is that even though it's got such a high... let me get that cursor off the screen, so I'll make sure if it's fine, yep. Even though it's got a high difficulty... Wait, is that the way we're supposed to go? Hold on. Be sure to get the right button. Yes, up and round? Was it up and up? I didn't see a... Damn it. Like I said, I didn't see a... Oh, there's an Alvarini there, that's good. Oh, was it Alvarini? Yeah, I don't remember seeing a bridge connected to the top. Honestly, the map confuses me sometimes. So does this region with its bridges. Okay, Anya's getting a job level, and yes. Okay, so the abate water support abilities, so that means that she gains reduction or resistance to water-based damage, which, you know, Blizzard and all that. And we're going to gain job levels, and we get Memento support ability. What ability is that? I don't recognize that one. I don't recognize that one. What's this one? Okay, Memento. Restore 50% of all allies' MP upon KO. Oh. 50% of all allies' MP upon KO. That's pretty decent. I think... Yeah, see, we can't go that way. Which way are we supposed to go? Good question. Oh, right, I think I see. Right, we don't take the bridge, we go up here. That's it. Right, anyway, yeah, so I think there's a good combo with that, if I'm not mistaken, because I believe... I do believe there is sort of like a self-KO ability to do big damage, I think. Maybe mix that with auto life and... it's not too bad, I suppose. I'll think about it. I mean, it's decent, but maybe for boss fights would be pretty good. But I can't see it being a core of an overall strategy or something like that, you know what I mean? I really see something like that. even... Okay, we got an antidote. I was gonna say, even with Thieves' Close. Mental. Ah, baby! 15,000 attack power. That is the power of fourth level spells. And yeah, I'm going to keep her a White Mage until we get to White Mage 8. Okay, I think it's up here, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, here we go.
That's enough sneaking around. Why are you following me?
We're not following anyone. We're just headed east to the woods.
Liar! You're out to spy on how the dye's made. Planning to cut in on my margin?
We were entranced, you see. The dye's beauty stole my breath away.
Jesus.
Oh. Hello, handsome.
It worked.
The names ring a bell. If you've the time, I'd love to get to know you and your product much better.
Well, I really shouldn't. It's a secret. But maybe if you promise not to tell.
That's 20 on the persuasion.
It's extracted from the marrow of giant snakes. Orochi, they're called.
Jesus.
The girls of Florum worship them as gods, yet they're too busy playing dress-up to notice.
Oh.
The vain little monsters. Still, my organization appreciates their cooperation. That's our plan, see? The extract's full of Nidifix. It's an addictive hallucinogen. And they're scratching and clawing to get their hands on it.
Not surprised.
Florum won't last a month. Oh, but I really must be going. Can't keep Artemia waiting.
Artemia,
I
huh?
hope I'll see you again soon, though, Ring a Bell.
You're mad if you think I'm letting you just walk away.
What? Who are you? Ring a Bell's girlfriend? Oh, you cad! You led me on!
First I'm going to wrench, then I'm going to pummel you.
Do you know what? To a degree, I mean, if Adina didn't get involved, we probably could have followed them to the source. Yeah, we've all these before. The legions. Interesting. Also, excuse me while I adjust my microphone. Nice. Oh god. Tiz is almost 1/3 of his way with his GP until his next level. And then that total is going to go from 3,500 to 5,000, and god. Do you know what? To get this ability that I'm on about with Tiz, to get him up to level 13 as freelancer, like honestly, it's worth it, but my god, it's such a grind. Yeah, I think we went up the way. But anyway, Christ, that, yeah. I'm not surprised it was a hallucinogenic. I'm not surprised at all. I mean, I would. The thing is, though, I mean, obviously with YouTube's policies and all that, see, YouTube is getting very, 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 what's the word? Ironclad with the policies, especially with certain things, scanning videos and with his audio and all that, so gotta be careful what you say. Honestly, be surprised. The stories I've been hearing and reading online about videos being taken down and channels being terminated because of like little things or mistakes of things being said but being interpreted a different way. It's a scary. Honestly, it's scary. That's why I try my best to not mention IRL events or opinions on things anymore. I don't do that. Anyway, do I have a level up? No, not quite. And nope, nothing there. Okay, carrying on. But yeah, Orochis, snakes. Over here? Nope. Guess this is for Reese then, right? Okay. Is it going to be one of these hidden spots? It is, isn't it? It's going to be one of these hidden spots. Good crit. I'll tell you something now, we're dealing 600 damage on a physical attacks, it's not too bad. But yeah, we'll be. I know. I mean, right now, Ring a Bell and Nadir are very similar in terms of what they're doing, but when we get more job classes and more abilities, we will definitely see a massive difference between the two soon. We'll definitely see a massive difference between the two. Which got before, and definitely a deal will be hitting harder than Ring a Bell. It's funny because with Ring a Bell, I kind of got like two different like setups for him. Like I've got one that's based on AoE damage and basically being untouchable near enough. Like I think I'm maybe making him into a secondary cleaver, or I can make him into a pure support character. And then just have Adir and Tiz do the attacking. But right now, you know, Tiz is doing stealing and stuff. Where is it? See here? What's up with you? Oh my god. At this point, I ain't gonna find this place. And we're what? 20 minutes into the video? I just don't like it's a waste, because I like to document everything I'm doing when I'm playing a game. Especially RPGs, you know, I like to include the random fights. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it's, you know, showcasing everything. That's one thing that I never really truly liked about other people playing in RPGs. Is the fact is that if a fight has a random encounter, they don't... Is it up here? I don't bloody know. Okay, where is it? Okay, I am going to turn the encounters off in a second and go full screen mode with them out. But anyway, yeah, that's... I can understand, but basically, when it comes to RPGs, people cutting out random fights. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a fan of that. I'm really not a fan of that whatsoever. I mean, I understand, like, it does prolong things, you know, it means more recording, and, you know, it increases the time of getting from point A to point B and stuff, and people just want to see progress and stuff, but I don't know, like, I don't know. Personally, I'd just rather see the whole thing, you know? Right, before we carry on, just for now. Oh, no, I do not want the difficulty up, thank you very much. Yeah, that's fine, no problem. Right, let's go F9. Should be here, right? There we go. Jesus bloody Christ. Alright, where are we? Twisted treetop. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Ugh. The whole forest reeks of death.
These bodies, are these all woodland orochi?
Must be. Oh, thank you, Tiz, for the correct pronunciation.
There are more that way, hung over tree branches. And over there, the sheer number of bodies is mind-boggling.
Oh god, I would not like to run into one of these.
Florum's guardians, and now the forest stands at the edge of death. Who would do this?
I have a feeling. Here she is.
Ranger Artemia.
My favorite boss character, by the way.
Traitors die. Was it you who killed the Orochi? To make the dye? Artemia hunts many Orochi. And now you're poisoning human bodies and minds with the results. Has the Blood Rose Legion's purpose always been so pathetically base? Artemia, obey. Only obey. Sister's orders, only truth. Sister? You mean Einherja is complicit in this madness? That's not... She's a better woman than that. A noble woman.
People can change.
For you to decide. Sister, not your possession. I never said she was. I asked you whether Einherja truly ordered you to do this. And if she did, why did you just mindlessly obey? If she came to me, so obviously not herself, I'd have stopped her. By force if needed. You're her sister. You must have had the chance to dissuade her. How Artemia live, not yours to say. How sister think, not yours to say. Artemia not tell sister how to think. How sister think, tell how Artemia live. Only sister tell how Artemia live.
That's no answer. You've just given up all thought. Become a puppet! Do you have any idea how many people are suffering for what you've done?
Don't care. Idia still tells sister how to live?
If what you've said is true, you and she and the whole Legion are black as pitch.
Shall I be
I'll put a stop to this.
black as
Let me
pitch?
see Einherja. I'll talk sense to her.
Artemia, hunt. Hunt all prey. All in range. Artemia's prey.
Don't change the subject!
Nothing runs. Nothing escapes. As long as prey has pulse, keep firing. Never miss. Never.
I love the voice acting for Amicia.
Have you gone mad?
I say yes, she has.
Insanity. It's bloodlust. The girl's gone completely feral.
Yeah, that's because she took a level 1 dip into Barbarian.
You. Idia. Ray.
What?
Ray. Chase. Hunt. Artemia. Run. Catch. Thrill. Hunger. Heart. Racing. Fire. Burn. Hands. Trembling. Hunt is on.
And for boss time. Right, so yeah, up against Ranger Artemia. Or Ranger Barbarian Artemia. Okay, right, so yeah, I completely forgot there was a boss fight here. I thought there was a bit of a dungeon, but apparently not, so I don't know if I had the right setup for this, so God knows what I'm going to be taking back. Okay, right. Right, how are we going to do this? We've got to save. Right, it's fine. Okay, let's steal from Artemia. We are going to do a special. Pierce a bolt. Let's do it with the Impaler. We're going to go special, we're going to hack and slash. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with a chicken wave onto the Impaler. So yeah, we'll deal with the backup first. Now, I don't remember how Artemia works. Now, the whole point of the Ranger build, the Ranger class, is that they have specific skills that exploits different weaknesses when it comes to types. Point. Weak point. What was she weak against? Don't remember. Okay, right, let's keep stealing. Let's go for a Firer onto Agent Mage. I do not want to do that. Actually, do you know what? Let's do something else instead. Oh, we still have the Abate Wind! Oh, look, I forgot to change the, Oh, I forgot to change the, I forgot to change the... I forgot to change the support skills round. Balls. Targeting. Sony, I think, does that do anything? Okay, 15,000, weak to fire. Ah, nice. Well, haven't we got the right skill for that, huh? 980, very nice. Okay, 238, not bad. Right, let's go to here. We're gonna go with a... Prayer. We're gonna go Thievery. We're gonna go for a Firer. Let's go 2 here, so we can go Sword Magic, Firer. And then we'll go with a Stomp. Yeah, we should be fine, shouldn't we? Yeah, let's go Chicken Wave. Yep, so Chicken Wave is going to be pretty good here, because it pierces default. So get Prayer up to increase the chances of steal. If steal anything, we will do it soon. Level 5, good. Okay, let's go for a Cura on everybody. Wait, is that Cura or Cura? That's Cura, good. On everybody. We'll go for another Chicken Wave. She's building up BP, by the way, so I'm not sure. Sarding. Goes very free. I don't remember if there's like a countdown thing. Let's see, so she's down to 1900. We'll get another Fire. We'll get another Stomp. Then we'll go for another Chicken Wave. 7. Can't steal anything, that's completely fine. Mini Burst, Multi-Burst. Oh, right, yes, I forgot about that. 1400. 1500, very nice. Right, just in case, let's go with a treat on Agnes. Let's go for a cure on everybody. Another that, another that. Yeah, just vaulted. Yeah, this is in case she attacked, that's all. So you can kind of see the true power of the sword mage. Really. You know, exploiting enemy weaknesses and stuff like that. Go Fire. Let's go Stomp. And we'll go Chicken Wave. Steal. I really want to steal what she has. I think she has a bow, if I'm not mistaken. 1700. Oh, she was done. Okay, we don't get it, we don't get it. I'm not that fussed, to be fair. In fact, you know what? I think I might go all in and see if we can try and steal it. Okay, and yes, just in case, let's go for Cura. Yeah, everybody, that's fine. We'll Stomp, and we'll go Chicken Wave. And then we'll give it one more turn. Yeah, we should be able to finish off next turn. Artisan Gloves. Okay, cool. Not sure what they do. I thought it was a bow that we got from her, to be fair. Actually, because I finished it, I didn't realise. Well, now we can. Multiverse, here it comes. Oh shit, Anya's dead. Right, okay, can't finish her off just yet. Another multiverse? Oh, bollocks. Alright. Okay then, right, so Adia's probably going to go first, so let's just go with, you know, just go all in. Stomp, 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 Stomp. And then Adia, I want you to use Feet Stern onto Agnes. I'm not really bothered about HP because we're going to finish her off in a second anyway. There we go. I just want her alive so she can get the experience in the GP. That's about it. And good night. One more. And how fitting that she finished her off. I forgot my multi-shot. Alright, and that's that then. Cool. Alright, not particularly too bad. Just gotta take your time and just make sure you're fully healed and stuff. Not bad whatsoever. And near 2,000 experience. Beautiful. Okay, so Tiz level up. 3-2. Ringmill leveled up, 3-2. Anya's leveled up, 3-2. And Adia leveled up, 3-2. Very nice. Okay, anybody got any jobs up? Nope, fortunately, I'm getting explosion. But most importantly, we get... We get the Ranger Asterisk. Nice. So, yeah, so when I mentioned about the Ranger Asterisk, as I've not mentioned, they look so cool. As you can see, they exploit enemy types as part of their damage. You know what I mean? So it's a pretty good, it's a pretty decent damage job class as a whole. And I've actually been thinking about using the Ranger. I'm not entirely too sure yet. I've got mixed opinions, but we'll see. Okay, so target the weak types of each enemy type, high accuracy favors bows and daggers, specialty Hawkeye, and job command hunting. So stat fidelity is C for HP, C for MP, B for strength, D for intelligence, B for dexterity, C for vitality, D for mind, B for agility, and for aptitude it's S for bows, S for daggers, and E for axes, and D for the rest. And they are a light armor class. So yeah, not too bad.
It's made of what? And toxic, what's more?
Yep.
I'll work to spread the word. With luck, this lunacy will cease soon.
And I believe that is it. That is it. I'm just a party chat. Her first bow. Is this what they call a bow? That's right. First time using one then, yes? Yes. I've heard about it, but never had a chance to actually lay hands upon one. Would it be alright if I gave it a try over there? Equipping weapons suited to your job is very important. Like your game? Mm-hmm. Has a major effect on your attack power too. The knight's weapon of choice is the sword, the white mage is a staff, and the black mage is a rod. Anya's pack, what did you think of the bow? Well, I think perhaps I expected too much. It seems to me I could do better with my bare hands. Doesn't make any sense. The bow is a powerful weapon after all. I know. Shot by loosening an arrow at that fence over there. Alright, here goes. Bullseye. What was that stickly object that flew from the bow? And what is an arrow? You're kidding, right? Ah, such a sheltered lifestyle. Okay, well, I've got about 5 minutes left. Look if I can get back my... Yeah, I've got about 5 minutes left. Do you know what? Tell you what, actually, let's go rest of the inn. I am still pissed that I missed that party chat. I thought we could get the party chat, like, any time we went, as long as we didn't do it, but the fact is we missed it, I'm so annoyed. Honestly, I still remember that. I gotta remember every time. Steel? Cool, thanks. I gotta remember every time we go into a new inn, or a new place, just go straight to the inn and get the party chat. Okay, right, well, I was gonna end it here, but we're gonna go to the, we're gonna head to the Yoyana Woods now. That's what we're going to go. Actually, while it's on my mind, let me go to config, difficulty, encounter rate, 0%. Game, no. That's super cool. There we go then. So yeah, so the ranger job class. So I was actually considering, making Tiz into a ranger actually. The reason why, oh shit, we just wasted feet down for no reason. Bollocks. I'm going to change it up. Hold in a second, just wasted feet down for no reason. Yeah, so my understanding was, because, you know, I mean, I've not played, before I started doing this playthrough, I've not played Bravely Default in a very, very long time. Again, it's a semi-blind playthrough. So my idea was, I thought with the ranger abilities, I thought that they were a buff, if you know what I mean. So you would use the ability, get a buff, and then that extra damage would apply to your next attack. But apparently it's an attack move. And actually, speaking of which, I did not go over the abilities that it has. Okay, let's go over here. Right, so Hawkeye. Raises accuracy by 100%, so basically you don't miss. And we have targeting. Deal 1.25 times the damage of the conventional attack. It requires 12 MP. That's the other thing about that. The Rangers are a very, very, very MP hungry class as well, just like the Summoner. Right, I think we continue down this road. Yeah, we don't go south with the Yuan down the Miasma Woods. Take this way as well. Right, let me get the correct commands going on. So we want quad steel, and then we want quad fire, and then we want quad stomps, and then finally we want quad stomps as well. Excuse me. Yeah, so basically the stomps will be enough for running counters, and then we'll use Qigong Wave for the main attack. But you can see there that Qigong Wave would have done well. If I was doing the 4 attack strategy, you would see that Qigong Wave would actually have done max damage. with Artemia's default strategy. Which isn't a bad strategy at that, to be fair, though. But, oh, good. Do we go this way? Is it this way to Juliana Woods? Mounts Fragmentum. No, we don't want to be here yet. Yes, we do not want to be here yet. That's something else. So, hold on. How do I get to the stage? Do we have to go for... Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. No. How did we get there? Do I have to go for a Fragmentum? Or can I just go up and round? Ooh. I might have to go through Fragmentum, actually. Maybe. Do you know what? I'm going to end it here because I'm not entirely too sure if I have to go through Fragmentum. In fact, to be honest, I'm not at the end of my timer now anyway. I think you know it's a good time to do it. So, yeah, that's not too bad then. That's actually a pretty nice place to end it then. Right, so anyway, my friends, so in the next episode, we'll figure out how to get to the Juliana Woods, and then we'll just carry on from there. If we have to go through the mountain, then we will do. If we don't, then we'll go down an alternative path and see what happens. And so, yeah, so go see the sage, see if we can come up with some garments or some kind of threads for Agnes for this whole Florum beauty pageant thing. So this should be interesting. So anyway, my friends, that's going to be it for today's episode. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And apart from that, enjoy the rest of your awesome day and hope to see you next time. Take care.